Let me get him where I fit in, homie. Let me get him where I fit in, homie. Let me get him where I fit in, homie. Who am I but a Dre Mac? Came into the game just to spit facts. Into the space that I'm in. They call me Bobby Drake cause I'm cold with the pen. I run no diamonds but I feel shy. You can dig me cause my boy's mine. My tracks flame like a Damu. The hardest part on my tongue. Thinking is a warm blue. I'ma throw with a gas leak. Camouflage in the mist, but you smell me. One spark, then I bet you I'ma blow up. Just throw my name around, get super, then you go dumb. No rest for the weary. A versus thinking in his man, but you can't see me. You rather drink, they gon' pull up. But drink a knife through the game, homie. Let me get him where I fit in, homie. Let me get him where I fit in, homie. Let me get him where I fit in, homie. Let me get him where I fit in, homie. I came to eat at the a la carte. Got stripped of a bear, call me brainstorm. Then I come together like a Voltron. Then I poured all the planks, you use a Decepticon. Straight rappers to the streets like Cobra. 80s they can float it like up in the sword, and I'm E-Man. Up, down, down, man, I'm cheap. You a beast, man. I take a beating. There's a turtle back, turtle clans get defeated. High in my ride, you can call me Night Rider. You can never stop me, cause I'm a guy bomb. Bad attitude like a rocket, my whole to the A, and I bet you can stop us. LL bad, when I go and show up, you can hear the haters in the back. Let me get him where I fit in, homie. Let me get him where I fit in, homie. Let me get him where I fit in, homie. Let me get him where I fit in, homie.
What's up? 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 What's going on, everybody? It's your man Dre Mac coming to you again with another episode of the Dre Mac Show. 7:30 in the morning Central Time, 8:30 on the East Coast. Here on the West Coast. Get up! You already know that the early bird gets the worm. And today, I'm going to discuss why the new Penguin show works where Morbius fails at. And, you know, it's almost as simple as pie. And hopefully Sony can change their ways, which we'll see coming up with this new other rumors that I'm hearing about the new Spider-Man deal and everything. So we're going to talk about it today, this morning. Hope you guys are healthy. Hope you guys are happy. Hope you guys are healthy. Shout out to my man Heavy Gant over at the Heavy Gant channel. Check his stuff out, man. Dude is over there clowning right now. He's in his bag right now, but you already know what it is. The real question is... All right. Let me just see who is all in the building. Tori, your brain reloaded. What's going on? Junior Network, good morning to you guys. Jairus, good morning. I'm gonna read you guys' comment in a second. Tracy Woods, what's up? Good morning to you. And Roberta, the church auntie, good morning to you. Now, to get to some of these, they said, what's up, Dre? I'm about to do this boxing circuit, so I'm gonna have to catch it. Hey, do your thing, man. Do your thing. And just hit us back. You already know what to do. You know what I mean? You said, but I tell you why it works, because they aren't trying to humanize Penguin like they try to do with other villains. It's a good point. Very good point. Jared said, Dre Mac is really is it really working, or are you guys just hyping this mediocre mob show? We have seen this all before by far more superior mob dramas. But take for instance, Gotham that came out, because remember, what Detective Comics and Batman is all about is these mob crime dramas. That's what the books are about. Yes, you get into Joker, you get into Clayface, Court of Owls, you get into all of that. But when have we seen, for one, Gotham look more realistic and the Penguin literally look like a boss? We've never seen that. And the Penguin has always been in other mediums played as a joke. He's not played as a joke. He wasn't played as a joke in Batman, and he wasn't played as a joke in this series. But we're going to go into that, and especially in the Morbin time, aspect of it, and these other, aspects of what we got going on. So, like I said, the Batman said in the Gotham City is a big city. I can't be everywhere. He did say that. Jared, you're wrong. It's top down. Okay, that wasn't for me. All right. So I don't have a lot of I'm going to go probably about 25 to 30 minutes on today's show, not the normal about 45 to an hour, because I do have a lot to do this morning. So I'm going to discuss, for one, we're going to get into a discussion. I'm not even going to pull up any videos or anything like that or any pictures to even prove this point. But let's start out by the obvious. To me, the obvious reason why right now the Penguin is working where Morbius is not working, where was he introduced at? We got introduced to the Penguin in the Batman movie. That's where we first got introduced to the Penguin. So his character was already, well, I said I wasn't going to do this, but yeah, I'm going to do it. But his character was already established in something way before they decided, let's just put him, in this show, let's just do all these other things that has nothing to do with the Penguin whatsoever. Okay, I'm not going to do that because it's making me do too much. So skip that right quick. But it's going to have me doing too much, right? When you're trying to establish these characters without the main character, like the villain, you got a villain like the Penguin, you got the Joker, you got all these characters. Sometimes it is hard to do the character, especially a main antagonist, without the main character, right? So Morbius was never introduced in any Spider-Man movie. Madam Web was not introduced in any Spider-Man movie whatsoever. They didn't even mention Spider-Man, even though they have the rights to Spider-Man. You know what I mean? You have all these Spider-Women in there, but that movie was terrible anyway. You got Kraven the Hunter coming up. The only one that actually did well. We're not saying that it's the greatest, but did well for what Sony has introduced was Venom. The only reason why Venom got as much hype as it has is because of Tom Hardy's performance as Venom. Because there's some parts of Venom that's not bad at all. There's some parts of Venom that's downright horrible. It is. You can tell the tone switch in the first Venom movie. You went from rated R, and leaning into that to jokes and jokes and jokes and jokes. And so and again, it's not terrible, but you can see where there's so much potential if they lean into this horror aspect of Venom. Let There Be Carnage, trash can juice. 100% pure, unfiltered trash can juice with the maggots in the bottom. Why could that movie be a whole lot better? Well, if you lean into the psychopathic nature of Cletus Cassidy, you have the blood, you have the guts, you have all of that stuff. You literally lean into what makes this guy a villain, then you might have something. You cuss, do what you got to do, make that stuff horror. Like he is in the comics. While Maximum Carnage is so much of a widely revered comic, is because you can lean into all those aspects and not feel bad about enjoying yourself in a comic book movie. Yes, Marvel, but it's adjacent to Marvel. This is Sony. Sony could have established its stamp. But this is where DC has always shined in. DC has a tone. Especially when it comes to the animated movies and everything. DC has always had a tone to its films. It's played more seriously. If you're going to joke, you're going to have your jokers, the ones that joke. You're not going to have somebody who don't joke. You're not going to have Bruce Wayne, Batman joking. It's not going to happen. Not in the cartoon universe that they established. You're not going to have that. But even in the Batman, and I know we were talking about the Batman yesterday with Blue, and Blue was like, didn't like the Batman. I started rewatching the Batman immediately. The opening sequence, the tone is immediately set. This is not the Riddler from Batman and Robin. It's not that. You're not going to get goofiness. You're not going to get, Batman, the old 1960 show. You're not getting that with Adam West. You're not getting that. What you're getting is a actual detective story with a psychopathic murder on there, and the effects linger on. It wasn't just he was just doing something to do it. Batman saves the day. There's no repercussions. We see the repercussions of the Riddler's action right now in the Penguin series. Reason why crime is going up, when Mugg is mysterious, all police and detectives are furious because they can't find the source of this legally evil force. Wrong movie. Oh, my bad. Wrong movie. But they need the way crime is going up, they need the turtles in Gotham. But the reason why is because the Riddler was trying to cause a disturbance with the elite. But what really happened is you cause crime to go up because of the poor. Every time somebody does something in the root of justice, there's always ramifications when you're trying to do something for selfish and nonsensical meanings. And that's what the Riddler did. I'm a flood Gotham. Okay, what about me? You know what I'm saying? What about the little guy out here? You're going against all these elite guys, the Waynes and all of this, but what about the little guy that's out here just like you, that's out here struggling? He forgot about that plan. You know what I mean? And in their series, and again, if it wasn't established, now the Batman is long. That's a long ass movie. It's a long ass movie, but there's so much actual detective work. One thing that we did not see out of a lot of the Batman movies, I mean, I would say The Dark Knight got into more of the detective side of things, but when you actually look at the Batman, it's a detective story. It's literally like the Telltale. I don't know if you guys ever played the Telltale Batman video games, where you got to you can't just run and punch. You got to actually do detective work. That's what it remind me of. From the Cow, the whole nine, Batman Year One, the whole nine. I really like that movie. But again, back to the Penguin. The Penguin was well established in that movie, and now we're expanding on what we already know of Oswald Cobb, or aka Oswald Cobblepot. You know what I mean? I wish it was called Oswald Cobble. You know what I mean? But they didn't want to go fully Cobblepot. I get it, but still. But we're expanding on that, and we can see how maniacal he is, how quick he thinks on his feet, the whole entire nine. And we're getting a lot of aspects of the actual, what is it, Tom King's run, where you're talking about the Long Halloween and in those type of books, where it's detective stuff, it's crime, it's mob stuff. Like, we act like the Batman is not literally fighting the mob with the Falcones and the Maronis. It's well been established, right? It's well been established, not only in the Batman movie, but well established in other DC media. And one thing I can give DC a props about, besides like the duds that they have, like I said, their cartoon side always establishes these guys as threats, not just the villain of the week, which sometimes Marvel gets into. So we never get compelling stories that lead to other stuff. We got to kill them all or something like that. So now let's get into Morbius. If Morbius was established in a Marvel movie that was under the under the Tom Holland's Spider-Man, I think it would go better. And this is the reason why. Is because, especially if you don't do them stupidly or dirty. If you establish Morbius, and you got to do the blood. You can't have a guy like Morbius and not do blood. You did the blue blood, and oh god, it was horrible. It's horrible. The movie sucked. It has so much potential to be better, but it sucked. But you establish him in a Tom Holland Spider-Man movie. You have a few scenes. You don't have to have a lot. The Penguin has a few memorable scenes in that Batman movie. A few memorable scenes, him getting chased by Batman, when, he's the one who decoded, the riddle that was in Spanish. That was what Penguin did. So he was significant for the overall story that they were telling in that first Batman year one. Because you had the Penguin and you had so you had multiple villains. You had the Penguin. Let's think about it like this. You have the Penguin. You have Savio, no, it wasn't Maroni. It was Falcone. You know what I mean? You got the Falcone crime family in there. You have Catwoman in there. And not once did you say these are too many people in one movie. Because I give Matt Reeves a lot of credit for it. The way that they maneuvered those characters. The way that they established those characters, the way they maneuvered those characters, you actually believe Gotham was real. Something that the Gotham TV show should have did. But we get it in here, and I'm happy for it. So, if you would have had Morbius in some scenes that made sense, that was significant, and if Sony already knows that Marvel is doing this, then why not go with it? Why not bring Kraven the Hunter in there? He doesn't have he doesn't have to be the main focus, just be established. Now, we got the establishment together. We see what Morbius is in a Spider-Man movie. We see what Venom was in a Spider-Man movie. Now, you could do your multiverse, he could go do his own thing. And he could have stayed in that same universe. It didn't have to be in the same city. We got a Spider-Man Far From Home where he wasn't in New York City. You know what I mean? So you could have had Venom doing his own thing actually after he was established in a Spider-Man movie. It would have made it way easier to be able to digest if you're just the average fan. Because you'd be like, oh, Sep, I remember him from this movie. Especially after we done went to space. We done did all of that stuff. You're telling me you could bring a piece of symbiote back? You know what I mean? And could have did Eddie Brock could have still worked for the Daily Bugle. Spider-Man could have still been at school. You know what I mean? He could have got the black. It's so much you could have did. And then once you establish that, then you make the adjacent movie. Again, the Joker was a little bit different because Joker has been an established character for Batman for so many years is ridiculous. But because we knew it was going to be an Elseworld story, we knew that Bruce Wayne was going to be a kid, we allowed it. And a lot of people didn't like that movie, but I liked it because it was more of a mind freak. You don't know exactly what's real, what's fake in that movie. And that's something that I really liked in that movie. Is that you don't know what's real. Is he telling his story? Is the psychiatrist? Is he killing folks? What is going on? Is this real? Is this fake? We don't know. So that was a rare occasion. And to me, it's supposed to be a one-off. I haven't seen any reviews about is it good or not, so I can't say yay or nay. but it would have been, you know, interesting to just keep it as a one movie and that's it. It would have been awesome to do that, but they didn't. So, you know, but again, this is where Penguin shines. And I'm telling people to watch them. Now, you might not be into crime dramas, you might not even care, but Colin Farrell's portrayal of Oswald Cobblepot is freaking amazing. Matter of fact, with the whole crime thing that we got going on right now, you know, between the Maronis and the Falcones, especially the Falcone family, I'm more interested in the Hangman now. You know what I mean? The sister is so interesting. And again, do I like mob crime movies? I'm not gonna lie, I do. And it's giving me that, but it's giving me how I'm playing the sides, how am I playing, you know, where I could be up on top. A little bit of what Pinkman was doing in the Batman movie anyway, but now it's really being fleshed out, and it's showing a dynamic where you like, this dude is still a horrible human being, but but he does have a heart. It's still horrible, but he does have a heart. He still loves his mom, but you're encouraging him. You know, his mom is encouraging him to do these things, you know, and then he sees it's like, I kind of like shows where one guy is is in a criminal organization and he's trying to figure his way how to be on top of the criminal organization, and everything he does affects everything around him. That's why I said I really like the Batman, because what Riddler did was establish more story to Gotham. So if they do a story where what's it, No Man's Land, that everybody keeps talking about, I've never read it, not even gonna act like I did, but if you do a story where, you know, or like what they did with The Dark Knight Rises, where criminals is just, you know, escaped Arkham and they're just running amok. The seeds was already planted in a well-built, well-established, well-orchestrated film, and now you can see this unfolding in every genre. And what makes this interesting, also having it on streaming. Having it on streaming makes it interesting because now you can flesh out each and every single character before they're reintroducing another movie. When you're trying to get a cash grab with Morbius, Kraven the Hunter, I don't think Kraven is going to be good either. Madam Web is horrible. Horrible. I think that they're doing Let There Be Carnage was not good at all. All that build up to be just let the flub down. Terrible. I think The Last Dance, Venom The Last Dance might be good, but I would see how that goes. But if they would have did these shows instead of movies, you might have something. And do it gritty. Do it Netflix style. I think they could have went to Netflix. They could have went to Hulu before Disney buys out everything. They could have went there. And they could have well established, you know, these characters. Again, introduce them in the movies, but then have them on streaming. And then flesh out the character. Make it gritty. Make it dark. Make me want to understand. Make this world real. You know? And that's what Penguin is doing right now. It's making the world of Gotham real. I would never want to live in Gotham. Hell no. I'd rather live in the projects than live in Gotham. And that's how well they establish, like, Gotham is his own character within all the other characters. So you know the way that Gotham is running right now. You know how the Baronis is loving right now, how everything is going on, because their whole thing was to get over all the Falcons. You know. And I honestly, Chill, I don't know why, because I like that. I don't want it, some stuff, especially when it comes to, I'm a big Batman. I'm more of a Batman fan than, you know, in DC. That's one of the characters I will only buy for real. Not even gonna hold you. One of the only characters I buy because you can make it real. You can make it real, and you can make it well established, and you can get some understanding of how real this is. Sorry, just got some stuff in, and I forgot that it was sitting here. But if you make it real, I understand. I can understand. Like, I can get it. But if you don't, like, I don't care. Like, I don't care. Or, you know, make it where I can actually enjoy myself watching this. Well, I missed some stuff here, didn't I? Yeah, I did. But that's just my take on it. Like I said, I didn't want to hold you guys. So I got to get out of here, because I got business to handle. But yeah, I would highly recommend you guys. If you're a actual, I'm just being real. If you're an actual Batman fan, and you're a Batman fan of, you know, the actual crime stories, you will love Penguin. Actually, if you're a fan of crime stories, or a dude you know that's supposed to get killed, he should be dead, but he's not because he's being awesome. I'm telling you right now, Penguin's that show. And that's the difference. That's why Penguin works and Morbius doesn't. But, you know, let me get to some of you guys before I get out of here. What's up, Andre Ware? What's good? Jada Informant, what's up? The Riddler gave Penguin a pathway. He really did. Aggressive Relax said, I talk like Reeves Batman when I clean the house. The dishes are dirty. Someone needs to clean it. The laundry's corrupt. Something is in my way. Stupid. The Penguin represents an opportunity for world building. In my view, we're gaining a more profound insight into the corruption and crime in Gotham City through the lens of a villain. Absolutely. Sony and Marvel seems to be experimenting without a clear direction or strategy. Again, I agree. The elite politician, the mob boss, stole from Riddler and the poor, and he wanted revenge. But he also affected the poor in the process. I hope James Gunn does fantastical Batman right. I just hope it's just good. Did they ever get into details of what happened to Penguin's brother? Episode 2 established that they were deceased. I still think Penguin did it. They didn't, but I would love to find out what happened. And the car scene in the Batman is dope. This man should be dead 10 times over. Jada Pinkett, Bulldog, the power indicate got them 5 stars. What's up, Blue Sky? What's going on? My brother Rico, what's up with it? What's going on? Tina, aka Mensagasm. Okay. Penguin sidekick shift standalone episode going back home to the destruction. Yes. He still looks like an NPC black character, but I would love to see, you know, what he has, you know, what's his family, where's his family at, who was calling him, you know, all of that stuff. And I still don't understand that. Metropolis is way safer than Gotham. I'd rather stay in the projects. Facts. Batman, Hawkman, Green Lantern, John the Alien, Flash, I could get on board with. Absolutely. You think the Court of Owls is coming? I'm kind of thinking the Court of Owls is coming too. And again, those are stories that are amazing for Batman. If you want to do a real Batman story, you got to have the corruption. You got to establish that. So when Batman does come back, the tone is already there, the feeling, the everything, and you know why he has to fix the city. And so you're rooting for Batman to stop the corruption and crime in the city, you know? So, all right, I favor the interpretation of Batman by Nolan and Matt Reeves. Recently, I revisited Batman Forever for a bit of nostalgia, but it doesn't hit the way it did. It is not. It's not. So, keep hoping for the comics to use the Fish Mooney character too. It's like I said, there's going to be some stuff coming out, but I think I like the way that Matt Reeves said, I want to separate my universe from everybody else. Rashad Walker was good. And he did, but he established a character that you could root behind. And that's all that we asked for. What I'm talking about with Batman. And now that they have Joker, now you want to see him get on top so Batman can do what he do. And how much you want to bet they're gonna do it. They're gonna have Batman. They're gonna have Penguin in his classic suit because he wanted to dance. Once he gets on top, he's gonna wear that classic. I want to say he's gonna wear a top hat. You know what I'm saying? As a joke, like a little eyeglass as a joke, but it's going to be comic accurate Penguin. How much y'all want to bet? Let me know in the comment section below. Thank you, Roberta, for the $5 super chat. Girl, you be just super chatting. Thank you. But I already know what you want. Gray ain't gonna like this, but you already know what we're about to do. Super chat, body roll. Super chat, body roll. Super chat, body roll. Yeah. All right. You already know what it is, man. Gotta start getting ready to get a body here. So you already know when this happens, you know what's going on.
Yo, the sign is real simple, B. It says wrap it up. Wrap that up, B.
All right. So you already know what time it is. Thank you so very much for tuning in to another episode of the Dre Max Show. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that bell notification so you can never, ever, ever miss one of my videos again. Until next time, I'll let you guys later. Peace and vibe hard, y'all. Enjoy you guys' Tuesday. Where's my outro at? Let me get up out of here. I gotta go. Let's go.
Wait a minute. You're telling me the video's over?
What?
Okay, I guess so. If you have came to this portion of the video, thank you so very much for sticking to the end. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that little bell notification so you never miss one of my videos. And if you really want to, you don't got to, go ahead and follow the social media links that's down below. Until next time, I'll let you guys later. Peace and vibe higher, y'all. Y'all take care of yourself.